Not everyone can reach the end of this exploration. Only those truly sensitive to God's calling, only those carrying something different in their soul, something the world cannot explain, will have the strength to remain until the final word. If you're here, it's not accident. Perhaps you're chosen, but you don't yet know it. Have you sensed that something within you separates you from everyone else? Have you noticed that even when you try to fit in, the world around you speaks a different language than yours? As if your existence held deeper meaning, more spiritual significance, as if a mission lived dormant inside you waiting to awaken. The truth is this: invisible marks distinguish the chosen from everyone else. Marks that don't appear on the body, but that shine in the spirit. They cannot be forged, copied, or imposed. Only those separated by God carry these marks. Today I'm revealing exactly what these 7 marks are. The 7th mark is the most powerful of all. It doesn't merely confirm who you are, it activates what has slumbered within you. But understand this clearly: many will abandon this journey before completion. Many cannot bear hearing truths like these. Truths that confront, that disturb, that reveal what's been hidden. Only the genuinely chosen will remain until the end. And I need you to prove it. If you're among them, write in the comments now: I'm staying until the end. We'll discover who is truly marked. Are you ready? Then breathe deeply. What you're about to hear could forever transform how you perceive your own life. The first mark: a presence that troubles the toxic. Have you noticed that some people simply distance themselves from you without explanation? Or that when you enter certain spaces, the atmosphere shifts, eyes turn toward you, and some seem uncomfortable simply by your presence? This isn't imagination. It's one of the most evident marks of the chosen. Those separated by God carry an invisible light, a form of spiritual purity that disturbs those living in darkness. You don't need to speak. You don't need to confront. Your presence alone reveals what many try to hide. Manipulative people sense threat. The envious feel unsettled. Those spiritually empty recognize they're in the presence of something they lack. They cannot explain it, but something within them quiets when you're near. Sometimes they distance themselves. Sometimes they disguise their discomfort. In certain cases, they even attack without apparent reason. But listen carefully. This isn't curse. It's protection. God separates His own. To fulfill what He's designed for your life, He must remove from you what would contaminate. This is why so many relationships you've lost weren't failures. They were liberations, divine extractions of what didn't belong. The chosen aren't welcomed everywhere. Your soul shines differently. Your spirit speaks a language only the pure understand. This difference creates rejection among those living in falsity and disconnection. But this shouldn't sadden you. It should strengthen you. If you've been rejected, isolated, or persecuted for no apparent reason, perhaps this is because you carry this mark. Perhaps you're genuinely chosen. The second mark: spiritual sensitivity beyond the ordinary. Have you felt that something was about to happen and then it did? Have you sensed hesitation in your heart before a decision, only to later understand why that feeling alerted you? Have you dreamed of situations that became reality days later? If yes, know this: that's not coincidence. It's spiritual discernment, a mark only the chosen carry. The chosen don't live by physical eyes alone. They're guided also by the eyes of the soul. They possess spiritual sensitivity that exceeds the ordinary. They perceive signals, they feel atmospheres, they sense what most ignore completely. While the world walks distracted, the chosen feel intimately when something is misaligned. Sometimes it's subtle intuition. Other times it's a strong alert, almost like a silent cry descending from heaven. And regardless of how they try to explain it, no one understands. They commonly hear, "You're exaggerating, that's paranoia. Stop thinking so much." But time passes. Reality confirms what they already knew without knowing how to explain it. This mark can be difficult to carry because the burden of seeing before others, of perceiving what's concealed, often brings solitude. But it's also privilege. God chooses the sensitive as sentries, spiritual watchmen perceiving beyond appearances. So if you possess this perception transcending logic, if you sense a spiritual radar operating within your chest, perhaps this second mark lives on your life. The third mark: Envy pursues you even without reason. Have you noticed that even when you're silent, some people seem disturbed by your presence? Even when you act with kindness, some regard you with suspicion or outright hostility? Even when you're competing for nothing, you become the target of jealousy and gossip? This may seem unjust, but something profound underlies it. The chosen carry a light that troubles darkness. The envy they face isn't about material possessions or external appearance. It's about something money cannot purchase, essence itself. The chosen carry a radiance that exposes the shadow of those preferring to live in darkness. This causes discomfort. The very fact of your existence, of your peace, of your unwavering convictions can awaken in others an uncomfortable mirror. They see in you what they haven't yet become, and this destabilizes them. It's not arrogance, it's not superiority. It's presence, it's purpose, it's the spiritual difference that emanates even in silence. This is why many chosen ones face rejection from early childhood. They were misinterpreted, isolated, criticized. But time reveals that the problem was never them. It was what their presence provoked in others. If you've been attacked without cause, withdrawn from without explanation, or sensed you carry a target on your back without understanding why, you're likely witnessing another invisible mark. The fourth mark: you never fully belong anywhere. The chosen may be surrounded by people, embedded in groups, inserted in communities, yet they almost always carry one sensation: I don't fully belong here. From childhood, they sense something different within themselves. While most accept superficiality, the chosen hunger for depth. While the world lives in appearances, they seek purpose. While many follow the crowd, they hear an interior calling pulling them another direction. This often leaves them feeling like foreigners, even among their own. They attempt to fit in, they try adapting, but there's always subtle discomfort. It's as if the Spirit says, you were separated. You didn't come to blend, you came to be light. Initially, this mark can generate sadness. It can create loneliness. But over time, the chosen recognize that this inadequacy is actually divine direction. God prevents their accommodation because He's destined them for something greater. When they accept this, they stop forcing connections that don't flow naturally. They stop diminishing themselves to please. They stop trying to fit into forms that don't contain them. They understand that purpose demands separation, that mission demands discernment, and that not belonging is actually proof that they belong to something higher. So if you sense you don't fit anywhere, don't despair. Perhaps you're simply being preserved by heaven for what's eternal. The fifth mark: children and animals sense something different in you. This may be one of the most beautiful and simultaneously most revealing marks of divine presence in a chosen one's life, the reaction of the most innocent beings to your presence. The chosen carry something imperceptible to physical sight, but deeply felt by innocent hearts. An interior light, a peace that radiates, a direct connection with the heights. Who feels this most intensely? Children and animals. It's common for the chosen to report moments like these. A restless baby suddenly calms in your embrace. An unknown child looks into your eyes as if recognizing you from somewhere, perhaps eternity. A dog follows you down the street, not for food, but from trust. A cat nestles at your feet without fear. These are small signs, yet they carry enormous truth. This happens because children and animals haven't yet been contaminated by the world's malice. Their hearts are free from masks, from judgment, from prejudice. They feel in spirit, and their spirits respond to the presence of someone separated by God. While some people distance themselves from you without apparent reason, uncomfortable with your light, the pure approach, they sense welcoming, they feel security, they experience peace. It's as if heaven leaves clues daily about your identity, except these clues don't come on glowing signs. They arrive in sincere gazes, in unexpected embraces, in silent presences desiring nothing except to be near you. And though many dismiss this as imagination or coincidence, know this: it's not. It's spiritual. It's heaven recognizing heaven. It's creation recognizing the Creator within you. The sixth mark: God speaks to you through dreams, visions, and signs. Few recognize it, but profound conversation with God often happens in silence. between dreams, in daily details, through subtle signals. And the chosen commonly experience this with greater frequency, not because they deserve it, but because their spiritual ears are more attuned. These aren't delusions or random coincidences. They're divine whispers arriving to orient, protect, and reveal the purpose you carry. This is why the chosen often report vivid dreams that aren't disconnected images, but stories full of symbols connecting to their destiny, sudden visions, a scene, a word, or unexpected light arising, markers remaining in the heart, synchronicities, numbers repeating as dates appearing in sequence, phrases surfacing at precisely the right moment, encounters coordinated with uncanny precision. In the beginning, it all seems coincidental. But when it repeats, when it insists on appearing, coincidence transforms into celestial marking. Because God has many ways of speaking, and if He chooses to speak with you this way, something magnificent is being prepared. Imagine, in a moment of doubt, you dream clearly of light indicating change. The next day you encounter someone carrying exactly that encouraging word. Or you instinctively reject a decision, understanding only later why. Someone mentions they were about to face great difficulty. Difficulty you'd sensed they'd face. This is the type of care God uses to guide the chosen. Some feel called to pray for people's lives, even without knowing who they are, only to later discover transformations happening. It's as if you're a channel, not through merit, but through divine choice. These spiritual marks through dreams and signs don't generate pride. They train faith, they awaken trust, they reaffirm your calling. They're reminders that God's presence isn't distant. It speaks, it guides, it sustains. The seventh mark, your prayers. Move the invisible among all the marks. This is the most revelatory. Your moments of prayer move something human eyes cannot see, yet which heaven absolutely honors. It's not accident that when you intercede with faith, locked doors swing open, hearts heal, and seemingly impossible situations find new direction. The transformation may begin subtly. Sudden peace envelops the environment. Hope arises in weary hearts, but over time it becomes visible even to the natural world. And don't think this occurs only before crowds. Often your requests are whispered in bedroom silence, far from observation, yet change still happens. People have approached you saying, something shifted after you prayed, and you've recognized it wasn't human work. It was God's Spirit acting, directed by your faithful words. This spiritual influence isn't technique or appearance, it's the calling resting upon you. A vocation granted by God positioning you as a channel of the supernatural. If you've prayed and noticed something different happening, even something subtle, know that this is among the most profound signs of your spiritual destiny. It's confirmation that God works through you, even when no one observes. You are chosen. We've arrived at the end of this revealing spiritual journey. If you've watched until now, I sense in my spirit that you're among the chosen. Few possess the capacity to hear about these invisible marks and remain until the final word. Few have hearts sensitive enough, willing enough to face truth and embrace this calling. If you're here, it's because God has something extraordinary reserved for your life. Which of these 7 marks did you recognize reflected in your journey? Comment with honesty. Write which mark speaks most clearly to you. This doesn't only help you recognize your own mission, it strengthens those reading, searching for confirmation. If what you've encountered here has touched your heart, make a choice now. Leave your engagement. Subscribe to this channel. Activate notifications. This keeps you connected to messages that build and awaken you and help spread this truth. And to seal the commitment of those who are genuinely chosen, those who walked this entire journey, share this video with 3 people you love. It's your testimony being planted in the lives of others who may be experiencing this same moment of revelation. Let us pray together now. Eternal and Almighty Creator, we thank you once again for this time we've shared, revealing the marks you've placed on each one here. Lord, strengthen and confirm these marks in our hearts. Protect us from any distraction. Fill us with courage to walk according to your purpose. Make us instruments of light wherever we go. Bless each person encountering this message. Confirm their calling. Awaken their destiny. In the name of Christ, we ask that every person in this audience be clothed in your peace, wisdom, and strength. Amen. We'll meet again in the next message. Remain steadfast, remain aware, never forget you are chosen. You carry eternal purpose. May God bless you and guide you always.